Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Valar. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're having an awesome weekend. Wanted to do something a little bit different this weekend, actually, just do a little showcase on Trunda. If you watched my double sacred shard pulls from about a week or so ago, I did pull Trunda, finally got all her masteries done and her gear all fleshed out. So today's video is going to be focused on her and where I use her, what I'm doing with her right now. And then also, toward the end of the video, I did buy like $20 worth of shards today. So full disclosure, I actually threw Polarium $20 to buy these silly shards because of the $5 that keep coming up and up, and every couple hours. So anyway, I'm gonna pull 12 of them because I already have 100, and why not? Just for fun, really. I want to pull the 12. I did this because I wanted to get to 100. So I think I picked up something like, it was $15. It wasn't $20 actually. I picked up about 15 shards because I had 97 shards. So now it's at 112. Anyway, so not a great reward or anything, but if I pull 12 of them, I can get an extra 150 energy. So, all right, heck, I'll take that, right? I mean, I'm pretty much the exact amount of points. 311 points right now. Look at this, actually. That's pretty funny. It's actually my favorite band too. Anyway, I'm just gonna get the points for this, get the energy. That's pretty cool. So at the end of the video, I'll do 12 shard pulls. But right now, we're gonna take a look at Trunda and the build that I have for her. But before I forget, please subscribe to the channel. It's completely free to subscribe to the channel. All you can do is click the subscribe button, hit the bell if you want to get notified, and also hit like on the video. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and all that stuff. Anyway, so let's take a look at Trunda. I actually just decked her out in complete speed gear. 6 pieces of speed, and she has my highest power by far right now, like 52,000 power. I will say I'm a little disappointed. She's not like amazing or anything, but she's decent. But, she's fun. She's kind of mid-tier, I would feel like, legendary, and mainly an arena specialist. But let's take a look at everything. So here's the stats I have for her. So good, my head's not cutting anything off. I was just checking that. So HP's okay, 40,000 HP. Her attack's pretty decent, 4,400 attack. Defense, meh, but she's not really a defensive character. 207 speed, which is pretty good. I did get her to 92 crit rate, not quite 100%, but with 220 crit damage. Resistance, okay, that I haven't built her with that. Most of that's coming from the dwarves have really high resistance. And the other thing is debuff accuracy. So I got her at 201 because I wanted her to land her stun and her HP burn, which is pretty cool. Once I get Tormund, I'd love to pair them together because they seem like they would just have some pretty good synergies. So just so people, if they don't know, here's what Trunda does. She's got an A1 that's a 2-hitter that also can place a stun. I have not used any books on her, and I'm more than likely not going to use any books on her because all I think it would do is increase damage. She doesn't actually have any cooldowns or anything like that that would be reduced, and I'm not quite sure she's worth investing your books on, although she is fun. And then she's got this ability. This ability actually hits pretty damn hard. I think I saw it hit for like 80k or something ridiculous. Anyway, and it attacks one enemy, and then attacks all other enemies with a second hit, doing 60% of the damage inflicted from the first hit. Okay. This is the main utility thing for her. She's got an AoE that she kind of, if you play her on auto, she'll prioritize this, and then it has the chance to do the stun, which is only 70% you can get it to, but that's still pretty decent, and it just places an HP burn if you stun them. And if you don't stun them, it'll hit them with an extra hit too. So this hits decently hard. This ability actually, I believe, hits a little bit harder actually, but that's just from my playing around with her, testing her out a little bit. And then she's got this passive here, and her resistance basically increases for each stun that she places and stacks up to an additional 100. And her speed increases for each enemy under an HP burn up to an additional 15 speed. So pretty neat. And then she's got this aura, which you can only find use with other magic affinity heroes, but she increases magic ally attack in all battles by 36%. I mean, that could be pretty useful if you were to pair her, say, with like Royal Guard and things like that or something. But you're not going to get a whole lot of use out of that. It's pretty situational, and you have to have a full magic team, which you're more than likely not going to do. But anyway, let's take a look at the artifacts that I put on her, which these are some pretty damn good artifacts. I was forming Dragon. I got this PC set up, and I'll admit, last week was the first time I really had to do a reliable auto-click overnight, just using BlueStacks, which was great. This piece didn't roll any secondary speed, but it's 6-star, has some attack, some accuracy, some HP, but it's got 19% crit rate on it. So pretty nice there. I farmed a lot of this when we had the Dragon tournament going on. Some of it I may have already had too, but then another piece with 18% crit rate. Attack percentage is pretty good. Get an extra 3% there. So we got 15% extra attack percentage on the helm. On the shield, we got another 17% crit rate. With the rest of the stats are pretty matte on that shield, but the crit rate was pretty nice. And then I did put crit damage gloves on her. Would like to get some 6-star crit damage gloves I can put on her, but right now the ones I have are in use. But it also rolled attack percent too, so that was pretty nice, and a little tiny bit of speed there. I got an attack percent chest on her that has a nice crit damage substat and a little tiny bit of speed and some accuracy and HP. And then, of course, speed boots. Speed boots that rolled 18% crit rate. So got a nice bunch of pieces that had a lot of crit rate rolls on them, even though I'm still 8% short, so I kind of need to hopefully get it to 100, but she's still fine at 92. It's not like she really doesn't miss a whole lot as far as crit hits go at 92%. Maybe against weak affinities, but that would happen anyway, even if it was at 100%. And then the masteries I did for her, pretty standard for like your attack type heroes that you're going to use maybe in the arena for a nuker. I did go down and get Master Hexer because actually that's not a good idea. So I probably should take that off. Actually, it's not bad for the HP burn, so it can actually extend the HP burn, but it won't help with the stun. But I'll still keep it on there, but we'll see. The other stuff I got was obviously want to go down the accuracy. Get as much accuracy as you can on her from pretty much everything there. And then Laura Steele, she is wearing all speed set, so she's getting a bonus from the speed for this as well. And then Evil Eye, which does decrease turn meter, so she can do it on her single target, which is nice, plus her AoE, which is nice as well. And then you just kind of go down the standard crit damage, crit rate route. On the bottom, you can choose a few different things, but I chose to do Flawless Execution, obviously, to get more crit damage. But instead of choosing, this is the one I debated between Sniper, but it doesn't really help her either, because it doesn't increase the chance of placing any stun. It would increase the chance of placing her HP burn, which, this is an extra 5% to place debuffs, but she's got to place the stun to place the HP burn. That being said, I'll probably take this off of her too now that I think about that, because it's actually kind of wasted. I wasn't really even thinking about that. I just kind of went through there. But I also, I was just thinking that the stun actually did work, but it doesn't. So anyway, and then the kill streak here, I put this on her. I think it's pretty nice. I'm using her mostly in arena. So that helps out a lot there. So we'll do some arena battles with her. And then I'll take her in Dragon 20, which I'll show you that in a minute, and then we'll do the pulls. So let's do a couple arena battles with her. All right, let's go back over here. Let's see if we can find someone fairly decent here. This guy's actually got higher power than I do, I think. Yep, but I don't know what's going to happen. We're just going to put it on auto and see what happens. I think my speed is actually going to make this much better. So yeah, I think that we're still going to win this. But pretty nice there. She kind of burns everybody, and she's got some lockdown in the arena because she stuns people, right? So she stuns them, she HP burns them, and then boom, it's pretty much game over right there. I would like it if somehow she would just one-hit the wave more. I feel like maybe I just don't have enough crit damage and it needs to be pushed up to the 250, 260 range, which I would do if I got the 6-star crit damage gloves on her. So that's kind of one of the things is like I would like her to actually one-shot more because it seems that they need to actually two-shot, but that's okay. Anyway, let's stay with this bottom team. They're like super weak teams, but you know what? Let's do it for fun, and then we'll try maybe one more after that. That's a little bit tougher team, but I actually want to show you guys the other ability. So I'll do this on manual. So we'll do this, and then I know should probably stun them first and everything, but I want to use this thing right here. So we'll go with the target. It's probably just going to nuke the heck out of them. 75,000. That's exactly what I want to see. So it hits the main target for a big amount of damage. She doesn't usually get to it if you're on auto because, well, especially in the setup I have around with Arbiter, and at the end, Kaimar goes last and resets everybody's cooldown, so kind of everybody does the same thing in a row. Arbiter increasing the attack, Molly doing the taunt, and then her doing her stun effect, and then Prince Kaimar kind of wiping the slate clean. So, yeah, I'll let this guy live. Actually, you know what? That's actually because it's got Ignatius. Is that Ignatius? Yep. I was getting Ignatius and big and confused sometimes. But, I mean, this one, they're pretty low power, so they don't really have a good setup. But anyway, I want to find one that's decently higher power. I'll let this one nuke it out there. That's what I was talking about right there. Now, she did blast out the other two, but probably Mausoleum Mage, because he's negative affinity, didn't get blasted out. But I would have liked it where it just wipes everybody. Anyway, so, alright, first one. It's a little bit tougher. Let's actually try something that's more challenging. I want to try. Like, this team looks pretty challenging. I might lose this battle, actually. But let's play it on manual. Let's see what happens. Alright. So, here we go. And then I'm going to get the stun off. So, my speed's good. They got some resist or something there, too. So, let's have fun and just burn everybody, right? Okay, 3 out of 4. That's good. Okay, I'll reset the cooldowns. Sometimes I go back and forth with what I'm going to do with Kaimar if I play manual, just depending on what the setup is, what the other team has. I think she got a decrease attack on her, so that's not good. And this time I'll use the Abyssal Gaze. Let's try the other ability here. Let's get rid of them. Let's see if this can one-shot Mara. That'd be awesome if it does. I don't know if it will because that shield. Yeah, that shield is just ridiculous. All right. So this battle's going to be a lot tougher. And like I said, I feel like I might lose this one. I'm not feeling very good about this. All right. And Martyr's got her provokes up. Not her provokes, excuse me. Her, oh, shit. Oh, yeah. That was brutal. All right, I mean, let's just, yeah. So what? I'd lose a battle, right? Big deal. I'm not going to cut that or anything, too. I want to show people, hey, I'm just a human being, too. I wonder if that would, you know what? I wonder if on auto or if I screwed up the first time and I shouldn't have tried that at one ability. Let's try it again. All right, I'm a sucker for punishment here. All right, because I feel like there's a possibility we can win this. And actually, it's probably because I reset the cooldowns too early. And with Kaimar, what I probably should have done is this right here. So, which wipes all their shields. So, now that everybody's still got to provoke, except for, I think that's Raglan, right? So, that's good. Everybody's still got provoke up. And then we'll go... I don't really want her getting a turn either. Well, that's all right. Okay, so now here we go. Now she's got to burn, and now we can go in here, and hopefully this will kill Martyr. Almost. It didn't quite do it. All right. I still feel like we're gonna pull this out though, whereas the other time I didn't feel like we were gonna pull it out. So now we can provoke everybody. Good. Everybody's provoked except for Raglan. Now we'll do the whole stun thing again. And man, this is actually a tough team. So it's pretty tanky team too. They got Krisk, Martyr. They got a whole lot of stuff. Okay, good. This is, like I said, this is a tough one, but I felt like I can come back in here and win it. I just did the wrong strategy before. Here we go. Not great damage. See, that's the weird thing is it's inconsistent, right? So I don't know if that's because I don't have books on her or it's just really weak team the other time. So I don't know. We'll put it on auto now so I don't have to sit here and click buttons. Anyway, so there we go. At least came back in, beat them. So redeem myself a little bit right there, right? Anyways, so okay, so that's her in arena. So she's pretty good. She's pretty cool in arena. Let's run her in Dragon 20, and I'll actually show you. So I'm not gonna, have you sit through this whole run because I'm planning to do a couple shard pulls here at the end. But I'll actually show you. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. So she actually did 1.3 million damage. 1.3 million damage out of the Dragon 20 run, but she doesn't speed anything up, which is the problem. because she doesn't bring any utility against the boss. She just hits kind of hard on her A1 against the boss, which, you know, she does like 30k on each hit sometimes. But, you know, I normally farm in about 2.5 minutes. It took an extra minute almost to use her, although she did a lot of damage. So that's kind of where I'm disappointed, is even though she has good crowd control mechanics, she has no utility versus the boss whatsoever. So that's kind of disappointing. So we'll just show it a little bit in Dragon 20, and I'll pause the video and then come back, and then we'll do some quick shard pulls because I'm getting pretty long-winded here already. So there you can see what she does. She does, you know, lock down the wave, which is pretty nice. So if you're struggling with waves, you don't have anything better, she does provide a lot of good CC crowd control type mechanics with the stun and the HP burn as well. And I really feel like once I get Tormund, she's going to be really, really fun to play with Tormund. It'll kind of actually make her even better, just because of the pairing of what he can do. So synergistically, looking forward to that. Anyway, I'm going to pause it right here. All right, here we go toward the end again, and you can see we're almost at the 3-minute mark. So she hit decently hard right there, but nothing spectacular in dungeons, I feel like. So it's a little disappointing because this is kind of what I alluded to with Tormund. We have so many arena-focused champions that do we really need all these arena-only champions? I wish she provided a little more utility than just arena. I still like her, and I think she's a really cool champion. I'm not unhappy that I have her. See, again, she did damage in second, and she actually out-damages both my Skull Crown and my War Mother, which I've used in her slot. But the weird thing is, they do it faster. War Mother makes sense doing it faster because she actually provides utility versus the boss, with her bombs and everything. But I mean, she still hits pretty hard, and she provides value in the wave. So her damage is nice. It's just not that much like extra utility, like a poison or something like that, or anything you could do with a debuff on the boss. So that part's kind of sucks. But anyway, I still think she's cool. If you pull her, she's not the worst pull in the world, but I would grade her at like a mid-tier type legendary, like middle of the pack. You know, don't be disappointed because she's pretty cool and she can really help in arena. That's her main game, was arena. So anyway, since this video is getting really long, I'm just going to do a rip 2 and then do a 10 pull. So I'm down to 100, and we'll see if I get lucky. I'm just fully expecting I'm only pulling 12 shards. This is going to help more with leveling, you know, fodder. But I don't want to pull too many shards because I am saving up for the double ancients with this. I've been saving this for over 2 months now. Pretty much the majority of this is actually just grinding and like, you know, getting them from, I think you get like 40 some on shards or some, I don't know. I'd have to actually do the math on how many shards you can get per month. I know you only get 5 free ones, but there's a whole lot of things where we get ancient shards from clan boss chests, that type of stuff. I've been saving this for at least 2 months. Might even be 2.5 months. Anyway, so all right, we'll do that, and then we'll do 110 pull. Probably not gonna get anything here. Oh, let's see. This guy sucks. This guy's terrible, actually. He does HP burn and stuff, but he's pretty bad. All right, so yeah, not that. So we'll do the 10 pull here and see if we can get lucky. Watch Bad Alcazar pop out of here. That would be freaking amazing. Frostbringer's good. I like Frostbringer. I don't really need her. I already have her too, but she does have some pretty cool utility. So that wasn't actually some bad pulls for, 2 epics out of those, and the rest is pretty much all food. So anyway, thank you very much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Wish everybody a great week.